Story 1. People who spend days, weeks, or months at sea. What's the creepiest or most unsettling thing you've seen or has happened out there? So this is a story from my dad. He spent 14 years in the U.S. Navy, serving abroad a nuclear fast attack submarine. This story is more unsettling than it is creepy. He and his boat were deployed into the North Sea, and about a week into their voyage, one of the senior enlisted crew members died of a heart attack. Well, submarines have very tight operational security, which means once they go under the water, they won't come up unless it's an emergency or they reach a U.S. naval base. So when this guy died only a week into their operation, they only had one choice: put him in the freezer. So there was a dead member of the crew in the freezer for nearly 2 months. Oh, and because they had to clear out the room to fit him, everyone on board was ordered to eat triple servings of ice cream or it would go bad.
Okay, would somebody dying not be considered an emergency?
I mean, I guess it depends on what your mission is. They might be like, he's already dead, so.
I feel like that's like a safety hazard for everyone if they're storing him with the food. I don't know if I believe this. I don't know if as military people chime in, would this actually happen? I feel like an emergency would be like one of 3 things, and somebody dying, I think, would be.
So my take is going to sound a lot meaner, and I don't know if I'm sorry about that. But, like, depending on what your mission is, there's so many other things at play. And I could see why they're like, okay, he's already dead. We'll get him to where we need to go, but we can't abandon everything we're doing.
Yeah.
It's more, it's like,
but you have to think of
one
the
individual
food
versus everything else. And it doesn't, like, not all their food has to be from the freezer.
No, but I'm sure
they're like, okay, we can eat pasta.
Yeah.
Like, we can eat pasta.
I don't know. 2 months seems like a really long time for that. I don't know. I have a really hard time believing that they were like, yeah, keep a dead guy in the freezer for 2 months. I don't know. That's just me. I'm military.
I'm not saying it's not wild, but I am saying, depending on what you're doing, there's bigger things at play.
Oh my God!
I don't know.
It's like saving one person instead of saving the whole city.
Yeah, but you could be risking all of the people on board by getting a foodborne illness by this guy in the freezer.
But like I said, you just don't eat the food in the freezer. I'm sure there's other food.
2 months? 2 months of food for
you have a pantry, right?
I've never been in a submarine.
It was like, other food, canned food. That's not in the freezer.
But that's a long time.
Yeah.
I could be like a week I'd be like, okay, I can maybe believe that. 2 months.
I don't know how long submarine missions are. So
I need to hear from other military people. I want to know what their causes of emergency are, if that's not one of them.
Probably the submarine being damaged.
I think submarines are my biggest fear.
I would hate it.
Yeah. Of all water vessels.
Yeah.
I don't like boats to begin with, really. I don't like cruise ships. I'm not a big, I'll go on a speedboat for a little bit, but I think if I were in a submarine, I'd crack. And,
I definitely would. I'm not built for
everyone on board.
Well, then you'd have so many people in the freezer. You don't have room for that.
Yeah, but then at that point, it's like I have months of food. Ew, yikes.
Yeah, no, because like with someone dying like this, depending on what they're doing, submarines, like stealth, all of that stuff, coming up could put everything in jeopardy that they're trying to do.
If you enjoyed that little story, be sure to watch the full episode here.
And make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazzy.
Jazzy? I see what you did there. Wait, what was that?